Hello everybody, good morning. This is Tips with Steve Pibb. Now I got another video. This here is not for old time deer hunters, because y'all already know everything. This is for beginners. I used to be a beginner, and I used to be poor. I'm still poor, but when I was poor, I couldn't afford the rangefinder. I wanted a rangefinder so bad, but I couldn't afford one. Then my wife told me I'd have to get a job. And I'm not real educated. I quit high school when I was in the 4th grade. But when I turned 30, I went and I got my EGD. So now I'm pretty smart now. So I think I can tell y'all a little bit about this here story of mine. When I was poor, years ago, still poor, but I was new, and I couldn't afford a rangefinder. I was sitting in that tree with my bow, and I think, well, I got to mark off the distance, so I'd take. And I had to step off. How many yards? I'd have to step off 20 yards in 3 directions. Then I would have to put one of them landscaping, one of them orange ribbons in the tree. And then I'd have to walk off 10 more yards to make it 30 yards. So I know 30 yards. I'd never shoot more than 30 yards. Some people say they shoot 100 yards. Well, okay. That's your story. You stick to it. I shoot up to 30 yards, and that's it for me. Everybody has their own opinion. I think it's ethical. You know, I don't want to take a shot that's going to wound a deer and I can't find them. I just won't do it because I killed too many deer up close. So, back to my story. Then I sit in the tree and I think, dang, them ribbons floating around, flying around, and swinging around, and blowing around. And I thought, well, I tell you what, I don't like that. And then if somebody walked by, they could see them. So I was sitting there one day and I was watching these squirrels. They was eating these horse apples. The horse apples fall down on the ground, they'd chew up them horse apples. I don't know if y'all know what a horse apple is. Some of y'all in the South know, but the boardark tree grows a apple about that size. Some are big, some about the size of a beach ball. No, not really. Cantaloupe? No. A big orange, yes. But they're real milky, and they're sticky. That white sticky stuff in there, which they call the boardark milk, maybe, I don't know what you call it, but don't drink it, because you glue your mouth together and you go, you can't talk good. It's like eating a green persimmon. I know some of y'all have tried a green persimmon before, but some of y'all might not even know what a persimmon is. If you're new, you may not know what a persimmon is. But don't eat the horse apples. And some of them call them orange Osage. There's all kinds of different names for them. But I was sitting there in that tree stand, and I was watching them squirrels eat them boardark apples, horse apples. And I thought, you know something, deer sees them squirrels eating that, deer sees them horse apples. Now, deer don't eat them horse apples. Now, you got a locust tree, got them big thorns, and they got them seed pods about that long, and they're I don't know, maroon, brown, some of them black. Now, deer eat them. I watch deer eat them. They like them. That's kind of like a snack for them, I think. But I was sitting there, I looked at them boardark apples and horse apples, and squirrels eating them, and I'm a big time squirrel hunter. And I like to hunt around them border apple trees, horse apple trees. And I thought, well, you know something? If I don't hunt every tree every day. I go around different trees, so I don't have a same tree all the time. So I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start bagging these horse apples out with me. And so what I did, I made a video. It's I don't remember the name of it, but it's an hour long. It's a good video for beginners, bow hunting for beginners. And I got a example. I made an example of how out of season right now for horse apples. So I used apples and oranges, and I should have used bananas, but bananas don't grow in the wild here in Oklahoma. So what I did is I took these oranges and apples, because deer like apples. I used to hang apples off trees as my markers, and I've watched deer try to eat them. They try to eat them, and the apple goes swinging around, you know. And they really didn't like the green apples as good as they like the red apples. But I'm assuming that's why they make apple-flavored corn. But you don't need apple-flavored corn. Regular corn works just as good. Plus the apple-flavored corn, 40-pound bag. You can go to a feed store, get a 50-pound bag cheaper than you can a 40-pound bag of apple corn, and the deer love that the regular corn just as good. So I put the oranges and the apples 20 yards this way, 20 yards this way, 20 yards in front, and then I go another 10 yards, and then I set them fruits there. That's sitting in that tree. I don't have no orange flags, no white toilet paper, nothing. I can see. Now I know where it is, and the next time I go hunting another tree, I do the same thing. I carry them horse apples there. This way, they're always there all year long. Now, the squirrels will come and they'll chew on them and eat a little bit of it, but they're not going to eat it all. I mean, it leaves you some marker, and then they're fluorescent green. So you can see them early in the morning and late in the evening. They're good markers. And the only reason I did that, I could not afford a game range finder. So then, lately, I told my wife the other day, I said, you know something, I still want a rangefinder. She told me, well, you want a rangefinder, you go get you a job. I said, damn, get a job. I ain't worked in 20 years. I said, well, I guess I'm going to have to go find me a job. So one day I come home and she was cooking, and I come home with this burlap bag. She said, where you been? I said, I got me a job. You told me I want a rangefinder, I got a job. Well, I got me a job. She said, where you working? I said, on the highway down there, on 69 highway. She said, what are you doing? Construction work? Flagging? She said, you holding the stop sign for people so they do construction? I said, no, I'm picking up aluminum cans. I said, I made 38 cents today. She said, that ain't no job. I said, that's a job. So I said, now you have to get me a rangefinder. So she said, pick you one out. So I got on YouTube, and I was looking to see which is the best rangefinder for me. Well, they got a bunch of them. And I went to Academy, I went to Bass Pro, I went to Bongards, I went everywhere. Sporting goods stores everywhere. Them things, they $200-300. They even got a rangefinder for golf players. Do not get a golf rangefinder, because that's a crazy game. You got a ball, you hit the ball, you hit it way the hell out there in the grass. Then you gotta go find it. When you find it, then you gotta go hit it again and go follow it. That's crazy. And then if there's any deer out there in the woods, you're going to scare all the deer away. So don't get a game rangefinder for golf. Get a hunting one. So I watched all these other videos, and I tell you what, I come to the conclusion that the best one for a beginner, now I'm not a beginner. I'm like 120 years old. So I've been hunting a long time. I've had a few game range finders before. They quite a bit of money. for Google. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put this one up against any of them on the market, and I'll still pick this one. And this is what it is. I can't say the name. It's French or Italian, or I don't know. It might be German, but it's not Spanish. Because it's not. And it's made, I'll tell you where it's made. It's made in China. So it might be Chinese name. But all these videos, YouTube videos, they have all these people unpacking videos. How to unpack it and take it apart, take it out of the box. Well, I'll tell you what. If you need me to tell you how to take it out of this box, you don't need one. Get you some horse apples. But I know I'm wasting my time if I got to tell you how to take it out of the box. Now, it will come with a little old cloth to clean the lids. Even if you buy a scope, a regular scope, rifle scope, crossbow scope, any kind of scope, you're going to get a cleaning pack. It comes with the instruction book. And even if you got an EGD like me, you still ought to be able to read this instruction book. Now, what I like is, oh my goodness, I forgot my cell phone to show y'all what I pay for it on Amazon. And I tell you, if everybody you watch all these YouTube videos on this here Rangefinder, pay $65.99. $66 for this. Now why? I don't know. Because I bought this one off Amazon for $55.99. So, and mine was free shipping. I had to pay no shipping. Special. Maybe I'm special living. I don't know, but I was special. And the ones that they show on the YouTube video comes in a brown deal. Got a little old snap right here. It's brown. Man, mine camouflage. And it comes with a Cavalier deer. I don't know what the hell they call it in real life, but you hook that on it. Well, I'll tell you what. You take this here lanyard, put it over your head out here, and this is what they all show on the YouTube video. You do it the way you want to do it. It's camouflage. It's got good grip. It holds in your hand. It's waterproof. It's waterproof, dustproof, and it has excellent optics. You can see out there, it's up to 700 yards. From 5 yards to 700 yards. Now they make one like this. It says the name on it also. And they make one 1,200 yards. But I don't think you're going to shoot no 1,200 yard deer with a bow or a crossbow or a gun. But you can shoot at one, but I don't think you hit it 1,200 yards. So 700 yards is overkill, but it's still good up to, for me, 20, 30 yards. And if it was like a monster, I might shoot 40, I don't know. But since I got me a job picking up aluminum cans off the highway, my wife bought this for me. It's got a battery. It comes with a battery right here. You take this little old deal, you screw it out, and the battery comes in and out. Comes with it. And I think it's lithium. It's lithium battery. Everything I use is lithium. Game cameras, lithium. They last longer. And I'll tell you another thing. It's got two. I watched this one guy, this old man. I was watching his video and he was having trouble screwing this in. And I thought, damn, man, you need to get a little better at that. But here I am. I have the same problem that old man had. But I'm an old man. What do you expect? Now it's got 2 buttons. One is to change it from yards to meters. Now, I know a lot of people. I've been around the world twice and I've met everybody once. But I have never met anybody that goes by meters. Everybody I know goes by yards. So you can click the mode button, meters and yards. Now this does not have a off button. Don't sit there and click this button on and look your range. It's got good eye relief too. I tell you, good eye relief. Now you put up there and man, it's beautiful vision. But don't sit there and click it off and on and off because it don't have off button. You click it one time, you get your distance, and you leave it alone. It'll turn off by itself. And it has a speed deal. It tells you how fast that deer's moving. Man, what do you need that for? I don't know, but it's nice to tell y'all it has this on there. Now, what I thought about doing, I'm not a gambler, but I got a good friend, Gary, and he races horses. And what I thought about doing, taking this, and when them horses start running and racing around that track, I'm gonna view it, and I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna see which horse finishes the race first. And then I can tell everybody I knew before time because I got this as a speed. No, really, I'm just serious. Yeah, the lanyard's camouflage. This is camouflage. This is rubber and waterproof, dustproof, and foolproof. And another thing, everybody on the video got it like this. Then when they watch it, you gotta look, and then they gotta set it down, but most people got binoculars, and they got them here too. So then while that deer's walking, you got to move this and you got to move that. So what I suggest y'all do on my other video for beginners, what you need, that's what it is, what you need, what you don't need, what you might need, what you might not need for beginner deer hunting. I think that's what it is. I don't remember. I got all these little hooks. If you're allowed to in your state, put a hook in the tree. Hang this right here on the hook so you can reach here. You look at it like this. Now, if the deer jumping up and down, you turn it sideways like this. You see how fast he's jumping up and down. But if he's walking this way, you turn it right way like that, you see. So you take this and you hang this here because you're going to know how far that tree is and that little path and that trail, but you might have to double check it. Then you keep the binoculars right here. You ain't got them all interacting and interfere with each other. You pick it, which I don't need the binoculars bow hunting. Unless you're gonna, well, I hunt in the trees in the jungle. I'm a jungle hunter, and that's how I hunt. So but I do have a pair of binoculars. Believe me, I got a pair of binoculars, and so I guess that covers it. I'm probably missing something else to tell y'all about. This is just for rangefinder and your distance, but I think that covers it. And I do like, I got the camouflage deal, which this is gonna be in my backpack anyway. But it looks pretty. I'm not gonna hang it on here. I mean, why would I hang on my belt? I don't even wear belts. If I was hunting down in Mexico, I have bandolier. Y'all know what a bandolier is. One of them straps go across like this, got all the bullets in there, but if you bow hunt, you don't need a bandolier. But, okay, I guess that's it. I guess we covered about everything on the Rangefinder. Oh, and for the money, don't go buy a $200, $300, $100, $200 Rangefinder. That's right there, $55.99, or you can find one that's on sale, everybody else buying on Amazon, for $65.99. But if you're a beginner, that's all you need. And I'm not a beginner no more. And I'm very happy. And I'm not supported by these people because I don't even know how to say their name. I don't even know what country they're from, but I know they're not from China. It's just made in China. But man, it is a humdinger. It is pretty. It is fancy. And you will be nothing but happy with this because I done tried it. The battery's in it. It's out of the box. I didn't have to open it in front of you people to show you how to open the box. And then I didn't have to show you how to put the battery in and how to put the lanyard on it and how to take it out of this because it comes inside this. And I didn't have to put your, and it's got a little deal right here. You can put your battery. You can put your, uh-oh, the guinea's having sex. Okay, with a rooster too. You believe that? My goodness. Okay, I got a place for your battery. I'll put my lanyard in there like that. And then I'm gonna snap it shut. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put this. Now I know y'all don't need me to show you how to open the box. You'll put your little instruction book in there. Put your lens cleaner rag in there. And put that in there like this. Put that back in there. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is the best part of it. It has a 2-year warranty. Something happens to it within 2 years, they fix it for free or give you a new one. And something even just as good, it has lifetime support number. You got any questions or anything for life? If you buy it when you're 25 and you get to be 75 and you forget, you get senile or dementia like me, and you forget, call them. Call them out of that little book. Call them, say, hey, I forgot what I do, how I do this. Free. They answer all your questions. And I'm gonna quit here. I'm gonna thank y'all for watching this video. I'm gonna, God bless you people. If you got any questions or comments, or you got one of these and you like it, or you got one of these you don't like it, put it in my comment. Ain't nobody comments on none of my videos. I don't know why. Probably nobody watching my videos. But if you just write me something, say, hello, I liked it, or I didn't like it, or I got one, I don't got one, or how you doing, or I hope you feel better, or something. Put a comment in there. Let me know you look at it or something. And I'm gonna thank y'all. And give a thumbs up if you want. If you don't give a thumbs up. I shouldn't have to tell you to give a thumbs up. You give a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, you'll give it a thumbs down. And if you're in a hurry, you don't watch the whole thing, you're probably not gonna give it either one. So I'm thank y'all. God bless you all. And I'm out of here. Bye.